who is the biggest threat to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC right now?
The biggest threat to Kansas City to me is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the reason I got the Pittsburgh Steelers because they have a top 5 defense and they have a proven quarterback that have won the Super Bowl. It's only 2 quarterbacks in the AFC that won the Super Bowl right now, and that's Big Ben and Pat Mahomes. Now, Cam Newton been there before, but besides that, you look at all the other contenders in the AFC. Who do you trust? Who do you trust more than Big Ben in the playoffs? Besides Pat Mahomes, do you trust Ryan Tannehill? Do you trust Lamar Jackson? Do you trust who? Do you trust Phillip Rivers? Who else? Do you trust? Do you trust Baker Mayfield if they make the playoffs? No. So I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they'll be the biggest threat to the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs.
Okay, interesting. I'm not going to rebuttal just yet. I want to go to the Ice Man, and I want to hear his perspective before I bring mine into the situation. So talk to me, Ice. Right now, it's looking like Kansas City is still kings of the hill. Okay, Ravens swung and missed. Bills swung and missed. The only person that could draw blood right now was Vegas. So who do you think is the true threat to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC right now?
I got to stick with the home team, man. I got to go with the Bills, man. I mean, our once our defense, we're known for defense. Our defense has been playing horrible this year, but I got a feeling, McDermott, he's a defensive coach, so I got a feeling he chewed, he chewed our boys out the last 2 weeks because we've been horrible. But I mean, if you watched the game last week, it really wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? Like the Tennessee game, the score really didn't reflect itself as far as the game. Like the score looked crazy, but the game, we lost that game. And we was in position to beat the Chiefs as well. So I'm not counting my Bills out.
Okay, and I'm gonna have to say this: 2 powerful teams you guys brought up. I wish I could say my Ravens right now, even though we made some moves and stuff right now, but I gotta go with the Tennessee Titans. And the reason why I'm gonna say the Tennessee Titans because they handled your Bills, Ice, and then also they was in that championship game last year. Like it's not like the Kansas City Chiefs smoked them. They had a real opportunity to go to the Super Bowl, and then they followed that up 5-0. So
Yeah.
they are better than what people realize and that as advertised. And one of the mistakes that my Ravens have made when we played the Chiefs, we tried to blitz them. Obviously, Pat Mahomes is too good to get blitzed all game. But the Tennessee Titans got the offensive line, they got a running game, and really they got enough to go ahead and keep Pat Mahomes on the bench. Because if Pat Mahomes got an opportunity on that field, it's a good chance that he's going to score. And then when you look at this run right here, Derrick Henry can pull this out at any moment in a game. That could be first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, or fourth quarter. So I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans. And they did your Bills kind of dirty, actually, Ice. So
No, Derrick Henry did our Bills dirty. Derrick Henry did my Bills dirty.
Hey,
I
let me ask you, so do you trust Ryan Tannehill though in the playoffs?
trust Ryan Tannehill to be like a Brad Johnson, to be like Trent Dilfer, to be like a Rich Gannon. Somebody that is not going to make a whole lot of mistakes. The offensive line is doing the job that an offensive line needs to do. And, my
Absolutely.
Ravens, my Ravens just picked up Yannick and Yakwe. We just put Dez on the practice squad. But if our offensive line is just going to keep letting people come through the middle and mess with my MVP caliber quarterback, it's going to be hard to really do work. So Tennessee is nice, steady, strong, and they punching people in the mouth.